Hi everyone, just thought I would do a review on the level 2 portable EVDANCE charger. I went with this specific model because of two things. One is that you can have access this charger by Wi-Fi, a bunch of settings and whatnot. It comes with comes in a nice bag, so it contains everything. A couple manuals. One thing to note is that in one of the manual on the pages, there's actually a barcode that there's a code and everything to connect to the charger. So make sure to check that pin. It took me a while to get the pin because I didn't I don't read the manuals usually. But again, biggest thing here is that it's really easy to set up. There's a mounting bracket. There's some screws underneath, so that's pretty it's easily explanatory, self-explanatory. And you just plug into the NEMA 1450, and this is what it shows on the screen. To be honest, the response on the screen is a bit lacking. It's a bit slow, and if you were to set up things on the charger in itself, you can only go by some of the presetted amps. But once you go in the app itself, you can really fine tune the amps to your liking. So you can get it to 6 amps, 7 amps, all the way through 0 to 40 amps pretty much. And this is the timer function. Obviously, it takes a bit of time to get it there. You push the button, and then it sets a delay time. You push the button, long press again, and then it says that it's charging in 2 hours and whatnot. And then if you just push it again, it cancels it. So pretty much, it's a pretty simple charger that I've been happy with. I've had it for about a month, and in the next video, I will go down to actually using the app in itself. So when you're on the app right now, I've kind of went and connected it. I personally had no problems with it. Make sure that you find the PIN number before registering it. But this is this is sort of the home screen that it comes to, and it just shows basic things like voltage, energy, power, charging duration, temperature, and the current. This part was the most important part for me, is to be able to set the current to a specific number, because in my setup I use the dryer EV splitter. So the maximum there is 24 amps, because you're supposed to go at a 80% to the 30 amp circuit. So that said, I just set it at 23 just to be on the safer side. And then what you do is you slide it, and then it'll start charging. And basically, yeah, it kind of takes a few seconds to sort of get up to speed. Uh, we'll see. Oh, okay, this happened because the car that I have is it's kind of overriding the charger in itself because of its current settings. So what I'll do is I'll hit charging on the car app in itself, and if you go back, it should highlight it like this, and then again we have power again and it's charging. It'll take a few seconds. Sometimes you need to work out the kinks between the two apps, the charging app and the car app in itself. And yeah, it essentially kind of it goes up to the amperage that you kind of set. And so right now it's set at 23 amps, and it's slowly building itself up to 23 amps. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of drop it to 20 amps, and then it'll kind of take a few seconds to drop it to that amount. So that's just how easy this app is and how responsive the charger is, and it kind of shows the real-time stats of it. And then when you slide to stop charging, and that's that. The other tab that you go is the schedule. Where I live, I actually get a discount overnight. There's the I think a lot of places do that, and my time is from 11 p.m. So that's 23 to 7 a.m. the next morning. And it applies for the same weekend as well. So I kind of have it set up from 11 to 7. The other place that you go to is, you get all these notifications when the charger starts, charging stops, things like that. So it's really helpful. Um, and if you go to the charging statistics, there's a place that you can plug in your cost of electricity, so you're able to kind of have a chart on how much the charging costs and whatnot, and that's under the settings, I believe. And Yeah, I mean that's about it. It's a pretty simple app. Also, there's the delayed start app and whatnot, and charging records, stats. Let's see. Um, yeah, so it's a pretty basic app, but it works. I so far it has not failed me once. Oh yeah, and then the configuration, you kind of go. There's a charger settings. You can also connect it by Bluetooth if you're close enough. There's the target kilowatt charge if you want to limit it to a certain level. Also, electricity price. I kind of have it 12 cents as sort of an average, but it really depends on the time of the charge. Also, charging mode. This is pretty fun. There's the plug-in charge and then anti-theft charge, and this is because some people could just show up at your place and plug in the charger and start charging, right? So I have it set towards plug and play charge, so that when I so that I don't have to push it through this app. I can actually have the software from my car to be able to pull the power when it's needed, because I have the car set to charge at a certain time. And yeah, essentially, these are all the settings. There's updates that you can kind of get, and uh, you know uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. So here's the review of the app in itself. Hope it was helpful.